Hi, it's Miss Rose, back again with another book to tell you about. The next novel in the ology series that I want to share is called Egyptology, Search of the Tomb of Osiris. It was also written by Dougal and was originally published by Templar Publishing in 2004. This book is intended to be the recovered journal of Miss Emily Sands, who in 1926, 4 years after the discovery of King Tut, led an expedition up the Nile in search of the legendary tomb of the god Osiris. Each page is filled with a combination of facts and fantasy, a skill that Steer has managed to execute brilliantly throughout his ology series. The fictional storyline reveals that Miss Emily Sands and her team disappeared into the desert, never to be seen again. Luckily, her journal was discovered and it affectionately detailed her experience in Egypt, with drawings, photographs, booklets, fold-out maps, and other intriguing samples. Egyptology is designed for middle years readers, specifically years 5 to 9, with its strong connections to history and geography. It combines aspects of both fiction and factual texts, again blurring the line between genres for these older students to enjoy. Similarly to Dragonology, Steer has used lifter flaps and tactile elements to capture the attention of these middle years readers and present historic information in a very engaging way. There are so many activities that teachers can do with their class using Egyptology as the muse. For example, this page with the fold-out map could be explored with the students, and the key dates and geographical accurateness could be discussed. Steer has included historically and geographically accurate facts to complement the storyline that he has created and convince his readers of its believability. Students could then take inspiration from this page and create digital maps and timelines of a historical event of their choosing by doing group-based online research. T. Lindquist 2020 praises the use of historical fiction in the classroom by stating, "It illuminates time periods, helps me integrate the curriculum, and enriches social studies." Lindquist goes on to explain that I have students balance fiction with fact, validating historical hypotheses with research. Historical fiction is just the spice. That is why I believe Egyptology would make a great literature addition to any historical fiction unit. My activity is linked to the Victorian curriculum across multiple learning areas. The English learning area of the curriculum describes the role of literature by stating, texts are chosen because they are judged to have potential for enriching the lives of students, expanding the scope of their experience, and because they represent interesting and effective features of form and style. Egyptology most certainly does this. My activity is also linked to the Level 6 geography learning area, seen by the content descriptor. Interpret maps and other geographical data and information using digital and spatial technologies as appropriate, to develop identifications, descriptions, explanations, and conclusions that use geographical terminology. My activity is also linked to the Level 7 history learning area, seen by the content descriptor. Sequence significant events in chronological order to analyze the cause and effects and identify continuities and changes. Egyptology would make an enriching addition to your middle years class library and help support history, geography, and literacy lessons. It is packed with potential activities and makes links to a variety of curriculum learning areas. I will make sure that in my future classrooms I keep a copy of this high-quality historical fiction novel for both myself and my students to enjoy. Brenda Kovich, 2016, a historical fiction teaching expert, provides a step-by-step guide that teachers can follow, along with handy worksheets and anchor charts to help scaffold an authentic learning experience that you can try in your classroom with Egyptology. I have also attached the link to Rachel Mayer's 2017 blog describing 19 ways to learn about ancient Egypt. She included fun and engaging activities that students can do while learning about ancient Egypt to enrich their learning journey. I hope you find these additional resources useful when planning a historical fiction unit on ancient Egypt.